Hey everybody, it's Tom, and we're back again with a comic book haul. I have some things to show that I've picked up via Instagram and eBay, and I went to a little show this past weekend that was by my house, and picked up some pretty cool things. First, I just want to show a couple of figures that I got. I found the Master of Kungfu figure at Walmart. I don't get too excited about the Marvel Legends lately anymore because I pretty much have every character that I'm kind of interested in having. But I wanted this one for the Heroes for Hire team and the Secret Avengers. I only wish he had his jacket. I don't know why they didn't do that. On this figure, they had to do him shirtless, but that was cool. I was glad to grab that. Found this figure at the Goodwill for $5.49. DC Icons Deadman. Thought that was a no-brainer, so I got those. And then I might as well show the last figure. I got this figure at the show I went to this weekend. He had, I'm a huge Muppets fan. He had $30 on it. I asked him if he would do 20, and of course we split the difference at 25. It's somehow the label came off, but it's still cool. I always wanted the backstage set back in the day. I have the kitchen set, which is pretty cool. One of these days when I reorganize my basement, and I'm in the process of getting some filing cabinets. Excuse me. I bought a filing cabinet the other day, one of those the 4-drawer ones, and picked it up, paid $25 for it. Went to go get it down to the basement, and it wouldn't fit down the stairs. So it's in the garage. So I'll put some other things in that instead of my comics. But I have to lower my sights on how big these things are going to be. I don't think I'll be able to do more than 3 drawers high. The 4-drawer one, which would have been fantastic, just didn't fit. Okay. What else we get? So I went to the mall the other day, and if you're looking to get your 2020 calendar, I think now is the time to do it. This was 70% off, and I'm a big Olivia fan and Betty Page fan. Got that, I think, for $4. Can't hang this up at work for the obvious reasons here. The artwork on this is just amazing. I'm like I said, a big Olivia fan. So we'll be having this hanging up down here in the man cave. I don't know if I can't tell if I'm a little too far away with the camera or not. I'm gonna just try to pull it a little closer. As you can see, I got an easel. My last video, I had all sorts of technical difficulties, and King of the Golden State, who I'm a big fan of his channel, both YouTube and Instagram, he was like, yo man, you got to get yourself a stand. So I did. Alright, so earlier in the year, New Year's Day, I showed my favorite pickups for the year 2019. And one of the books that I showed was the coverless copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 7. And I wanted to get a cover for it. Well, I finally found one, a really nice reproduction cover to it that Amazing Murphinator actually spotted for me on eBay. So I paid $10 for the facsimile cover for my Amazing Spider-Man number 7. So I'm very stoked to have that. So it makes that book look so much better. There's some glare on my video, but it is what it is. And then, what else did we get here? I picked this book up off of, I think eBay. I can't remember. But I'm trying to fill some holes on my Amazing Spider-Man run. Amazing Spider-Man number 54. I got it for like 20 bucks. If you look closely, it's got some pen on it. But I'm okay with that. I'm not a high-grade collector. And then I got Amazing Spider-Man number 68. Iconic cover. And then my last video, where all the books fell down behind, there was a book that I didn't get to show that I got from Reaper Tate. He was selling some books on Instagram, and this is actually a high-grade copy. He had this as a 7.5 Amazing Spider-Man number 70, first appearance of Vanessa Fisk. So those are the Spider-Man books that I picked up. Very happy to get that reproduction cover. And then another book that I got from eBay, and I couldn't see this at first on the scan. It's a really nice cover, except for, I guess somebody had got tape on it when they were trying to rebag and board it. I don't think you can see this, but there is tape right up here. Kanga, the Jungle King, number 13. Really nice cover. That's disgusting, excuse me. So I got that. And then I got some books from Tu Mua. I always wanted to read this issue of Hulk. It's Hulk 172. I think it's an origin of the Juggernaut. And he threw this in. Legionnaires number 13. Adam Hughes cover. So thank you, Tu. Another eBay pickup. Trying to concentrate on more Golden Age books going forward. And I got Pep Comics number 88. Really nice shape. Again, I didn't spend a lot for this. Around 20 shipped. The sales tax on eBay is a kick in the ass now too. I'm not really in love with that. So I got those. And then I got a really nice gift from Master X on YouTube. His Instagram name is The Real Master X. I had sent him, just some doubles I had of Tomb of Dracula. He didn't ask for them. I just wanted to send them to him because he had picked up some Dracula books recently. He said he was going to work on the run, and I said, here, I had some doubles, and he turned around and sent me this Captain America index, this awesome Steranko cover, and this issue of Comics Scene. I think there's some significance to that, and I forgot what it is. I don't know what's up with my throat here. Sorry. But Zach, thank you very much for these. I really appreciate it. I don't think there was something to do with Harlequin with this. I forgot what. There had some minor significance to it. I'll remember it after the video's over. I'm sure people who know what it is will remember. I don't think it's written on the back, no. But it's in a cool Mylar as well. So we got those. And the last book I got from eBay was a slab. I got this for, so the winning bid was $42. Then shipping was another $13. And then there was sales tax. So it's just a hair under 60 that I paid for this shipped. Jumbo Comics number 94 from December of 1946. Has a lingerie panel, Matt Baker cover, and it's 4.0. Really like this cover. This is one of my favorite pickups so far for this year. Nice eagle and sexy lady cover. So just a hair under $60 for that. I was very happy with that. So that's the end of the books that I got via Instagram and eBay. The remaining books are books that I got this weekend, I believe. Yes, the remaining books I got this weekend. So I was digging through some dollar boxes at this little show and stumbled across this for $1. The Century number 1. It's the 1 in 50 variant. But before you get too excited, if you look closely, especially right there, it's got some horrific action going on there. I even think there's some little spine split there, some dirt there. But this is a $60 book in high grade. Had to rescue it. Was not in a bag. Did not have a board. But for $1, that was obviously a no-brainer. Some other dollar pickups that I got. Anytime I could find Silver Age, especially Silver Age Marvel, in respectable, readable shape, I'm picking that up. Daredevil number 33, of course, it's got that piece missing out of there. This is a book that I've always wanted, have never found it. I'm hoping now that I found a copy that other ones will follow and I'll be able to upgrade this. But Amazing Heroes number 190, Adam Hughes cover. It's got all that going on there, but again, $1. Just trying to straighten this camera out without collateral damage. Guardians of the Galaxy number 25, last issue in the series, Thanos cover. Found 2 issues of The Atom, number 33, and I forgot what issue number that is, but I ran out of bags and boards. So these again also were not in a bag or a board, so I picked those up for $1 a piece. This for some reason is people want to get like $10 to $15 for this. Batman Annual number 1 from the New 52. Origin of Mr. Freeze retold. And then some Bronze Age Captain America's, 135 for $1. It's got a 10-cent written on there in a green marker. 159. This was a book that I was happy to find. It was on my want list for a minute, and found it. Cap 164 for $1. The first appearance of Nightshade. It's got, it's not in the highest of grades. Maybe a 4 or a 5. Very cool though. One of my shops has this book on their wall for like $60 for some reason. 166, 170, and 208. First Arnim Zola. Got those. Then I found a guy that had a box of some Golden Age books that were 50% off sticker. This was in there. It was a really nice copy of Blondie. Not Golden Age, but he had $3 on it, so I got that for $1.50. Got some Golden Age Disney books. This one here, Walt Disney Comics, number 125. Got this for $7. First appearance of the Junior Woodchucks. Walt Disney Comics and Stories, number 129. Got this for $5. And Walt Disney Comics 142. Got this for $6. Sorry, I mean, can't pass those up. He had some other ones, but those were the nicest ones in the box. So I only have just 4 books left. Here's my mistake pickup of the con. I found this for $5. Epic Illustrated number 3. First appearance of Dreadstar. And as I paid for it, I flipped it over, and wouldn't you know it has water damage on it. Had no idea. It didn't have an idea. It was not, and I should have known, because it wasn't even in there was no board. It was just a bag. So I could have just flipped it over and noticed. But of course I didn't. And it was the same guy I got the animal figure from. And as soon as I handed him the money, I noticed. It was too late then. This is a book that I got for $10. Low grade copy, but I didn't have it. First appearance of Medusa, Fantastic Four, number 136. The cover is definitely attached because I looked, but that spine is really rough. Right there. But I mean, I'm not going to leave, a first appearance of a major character behind for $10. And speaking of $10, I got another Golden Age book. I am a huge Popeye fan, and I got Popeye number 168. This is from, I think 1947, I believe it was. It's in rough shape, but I liked the cover a lot, so I was glad to grab that. And then I was glad to grab a lot of things. 2 books left. I saw this book at Baltimore Comic-Con last year, and I didn't pick it up then. I always wanted to find a copy after that, and I think I found a nicer copy now than I did a year ago. A Golden Age Joe Kubert cover, 1,000,000 years ago, first appearance of that character, Tor. He had $50 on it. I asked him if he can do any better, and he said, well, what were you thinking? I said 30, he said 40, and I said, how about 35? And he took it. And then the last book, Alex the Comic Hoarder just showed a couple of these books, and I've always wanted to get one book, at least one book with this character, and I got my first, The Black Terror, number 11. It's a World War II book, so if you see there. The seller had $95 on it. I asked him if he can do any better. He said he can do 80, and I said, well, would you do 70? He said no, and I said, well, what about 75? And pow, sold. I thought that was a pretty good deal for that book. It's got some, it's got a little thing going on there, and there's a little something up here, but I mean, come on, $75 for that book. I would do that all day. I think that's my favorite pickup from the year, that so far this year, and I know we're only in February, that and that Jumbo Comics slab. So that's it, just under 20 minutes. I don't know when my next haul will be. Maybe I'll have one before Free Comic Book Day. But if I don't have one before then, everybody have a happy St. Patrick's Day, which will be coming up soon, and follow me on Instagram, and that's it. Thanks again, everybody, and bye for now.